Robin, is he gonna play hero this time? Miezis! FTW! The TSO buzzer beater as they steal it from Lehman to take their first ever World Tour final.
I was at that time, kind of a little bit depressed about basketball, and my knee was really bad at that moment, and I was trying to recover for the Olympics, then at the end was kind of not successful. Strange feeling at that moment, like you are not able to play anymore, you are like, even doctors are saying to you that, yeah, maybe you should stop totally. And then I got a phone call from the president, like Gerald Martens, and then I asked, like, who is it? And he said, the boss. And I was like, who can be the guy who writes the boss? And then he asked me, like, would I consider to be a coach of the team, because they didn't even considering me to play. And then I was like, okay, let's now, even with my wife and kids, let's move to Austria.
We had breakfast together, and he was speaking about his vision for our team and also for the future of Basketball Austria. And from the very beginning, I was really impressed, because I think that he always sees the bigger picture. I think that in the position we are now, we could never be without him.
In the first moment when I go, I felt like after 1 week that I'm not coach in a way of I'm coaching them, but more like friend.
He knows 3x3 for a lot of years already, and he knows that 3x3 is designed to be close to the people. One of his main goals for the first year was to move our practice court to a public place, to Danube Island, which is a very popular place in Austria, so people can see us practice, people can talk to us before practice, after practice, we can spend time there together, also time off the court.
It kind of, I felt like I don't want to be in the position of being a coach, because I feel that team spirit is kind of a little bit breaking, because I need to make decisions, then I'm not in a good relationship, because I should be also a player. And in that moment it becomes a little bit tough.
He's the coach as well, but at the same time he's trying to guide us to victory and tell us what we should do, how we should do this. If you got a leader like that, you don't mind following and helping out and doing what you can.
I have feeling that we had now one more guy, Quincy. I maybe found him now the role, and I think that I'm going to build that role to be a joker. The ball is going to be in my hands, and then when I see that it's not my moment, tell him, hey, listen, go. And he's a really good guy for that. And we have like Martin, it's like somebody who is giving the energy to the team, and Matthias, Matthias is probably one of the best shooters that I ever played with. When he has open space, it's really like unbelievable percentage of how he's shooting.
Look at the intensity on Stojicic's face. That dude is ready.
I got every time a player who I need to stick on him. I'm watching my opponent all the time, like, now you're my next opponent, now you need to make some points against me, and then we will see if you can get those points. For example, against Paris it was Vieux-Larrey.
We played good games at the beginning. The second game against Paris for me was kind of weird. I was thinking, okay, now I will face my brother. But yeah, still we were like deciding, okay, let's win everything and no calculations, nothing.
We got Lehman and Ub on the other side, and I'm like, that's number one and number two. So I was just like, okay, we're just gonna do our best, go out there and fight. But hey, them two teams right there are great teams, and you can see like their high level IQ.
Vienna and Ub on deck. The battle of the brothers, the Stojicic brothers.
And we said, like, yeah, it's a game. Let's play as best as we can. We played great, and at the end, like, we had a little luck that they missed, but we beat them pretty convincingly.
This one is all over, folks. Vienna shock Ub in the quarterfinals as Mr. Robot outduels his little bro, Dr. Strange. Who saw that coming? Wow, I'm still in shock.
How did it feel on the court to play against Strahinja?
Terrible, honestly terrible, and he has his time, his momentum, and now it's happened that I need to face him.
Mr. Robot, the former Lehman legend who won 7 World Tour Masters wearing this jersey, is now on the opposite side of the line.
For me, that's like kind of little bit different emotions, you know, that I'm the one who even founded Lehman, and so it was also really emotional, and then they were even leading, and then I switched in my mind, now I will shoot everything, and yeah, everything goes in, literally everything.
Tough contested shots, and I was just in awe, like, man, okay, he really wants this. I know he had a little personal towards that, but not in a bad way, but just in a good way, and it was good to see that this whole tournament was like built around him.
Stefan Stojacic will swing it. Lenortner could win it, and he does it! Maurice Lacroix buzzer beater. You can see the emotion from Vienna. They take down two Serbian powers back to back.
I remember I looked at him, and the ball came to my hands, and in this split of a second, there are so many things like going through your head. Usually I'm a player who thinks a lot. The process of the final shot was automatic, so it's also a joy that you can prove that the trust that people put in you. In this moment, Stefan.
Utrecht, the 8 seed, Vienna, the 3 seed. Neither team has won a Masters in their history. One way or the other, we're gonna get a first-time winner.
In Utrecht, it was really cold, so I was out there freezing. I thought about them, how they beat us in Utrecht, and I didn't perform so well, so I was like, we're inside now, so it's gonna be a little bit different.
I felt that the final was our easiest game of the day. I really felt that nothing really could stop us. Like, everybody knew their role perfectly. It just felt like I don't have to think at all. I think this is the moment that you can also enjoy basketball the most, and during this final game, I felt really, really good.
Splash! How about that? Stefan Stojacic with a hell of a tournament and an emotional win, the first ever for Vienna.
We were celebrating like crazy. One guy was a little bit crazier than the others.
I was such happy and was so emotional after this victory. A mix between kill and love, it's like kind of together.
I just want more. Right now, I'm just thinking about how can I get better and better. I'm excited for the next tourney or challenge or whatever, so I just want to keep improving for these guys.
I hope that we can keep the spirit to the end of the season.
I think this is going to be a thing that we are going to talk about like until the end of our lives.